Oh, well, turns out I'm not actually natural. Yeah, we know! Dickheads!
Like, even the women, they look like guys. Okay, yeah, you're pushing now, bud.
Get me off your mum. What?
What? Whoa.
You can box if you were doing Happy Meals, you know what I mean? Like, alright. First episode after the 1 year anniversary. Yeah, and Kobe's back.
What's up?
The most consistent guest that I think we've had. We're looking to get more guests on here, but this is the most consistent one. And yeah, I mean, honoured.
Yeah, you can say that.
Alright. Let's get the boxing news out of the way. So the fight that happened a week ago, was it? Canelo and Crawford.
Potentially fight of the century, yeah.
Yeah, fight of
and
the century.
And it definitely live up to the hype.
You reckon?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was dubbed as.
It was dubbed as that, yeah, but I mean, I didn't think it was like an amazing fight. I just thought it was like, it was more of a Terence Crawford masterclass, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
More of a absolute Terence Crawford annihilation.
Yeah, boxing of him was amazing.
Yeah, like, honestly, I don't know, like, Canelo didn't really get him all, I don't think, personally. I mean,
Canelo was good, it's just Crawford just displayed that there's levels.
Yeah, but
to this.
I mean, the fact that he went up, what was it, 15 pounds? Yeah, he went up by 15 pounds, and then beat the best guy at that weight. Yeah. It's just incredible. I think it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, to me, that was just a boxing masterclass, what Crawford did. I had him 10 rounds to 2, maybe?
Yeah,
9
that's
rounds
one
to
thing.
3, if you're being nice.
I'm impressed the judges had it so close. 2 of them would give him Canelo 5 rounds.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Wow.
Ridiculous. I'd give him 2. If you're being nice, give him 3. That's it.
At the very most 4, because he had his moments, but he wasn't doing enough to win the rounds.
No,
Crawford,
he wasn't. No.
You know, I just kept busier. You know, picking him apart with these combos. Like, his fight IQ and timing is just off the charts.
Yeah, we watched this together, didn't we? I made a TikTok out of it. And, God, I remember we were watching it and we were just like, a lot of Canelo's shots aren't landing. Like, they don't look like they're landing anyway.
No.
They sort of, like, landed on his gloves. And a lot of them did land, but they didn't look like they landed. Whereas,
efficiently.
Yeah, whereas Crawford's, you could tell they landed straight away, couldn't you? We were like, oh, every time Crawford landed.
Yeah.
Because we could just tell they landed. Like, there was one bit in the fight where Crawford hit him with a jab and Canelo was just like, just
I remember that. I think that was like round 11. He's like,
yeah, he gets hit with a jab. He's just like, oh, no, he's had enough.
Like he's just frustrated.
Yeah. He knew he lost that fight.
In a sense, I thought it was very similar to Canelo's fight with Bivol, because people thought Canelo was landing when they were only hitting Bivol's shoulders. Yeah. Then Bivol was piecing him apart with combos.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, now I want to see Crawford v Bivol. Because that would be a really tough one for me. But again, Bivol would have to come down in it. Like, Crawford can't keep going up, can he? Bivol would have to come back down to, well, what was it?
Super middle.
Yeah,
so
where
168.
he was against Canelo, which, I mean, we've seen him. He's a beast at that weight. You know, he's a beast anyway, but Bivol, I swear to God. But, yeah, I think that'd just be unreal, that fight. And I'm not sure who would win that one. Again, I wasn't sure who'd win between Crawford and Canelo, because I kept like, well, Canelo's got worse, but he is sick at this weight, whereas Crawford's going up. So will that, you know, stop him from being as good as he is at the lower weight? So I was a bit 50-50 on that fight, and then that ended up being a masterclass for Crawford, so I'm not sure how Bivol and Crawford's going to go, but...
It's funny, it's like all the fights I've thought have happened recently that were going to be very even have ended up being totally one-sided.
Yeah.
Like back last month in the UFC, the middleweight title, Dricus Duplessis versus Hamzat Chimaev.
Right, yeah.
South African guy versus just the Russian guy. He's like, I kill everyone!
Yeah.
But he just dominated him over 5 rounds, and I thought it was going to be like so 50-50. I thought, if Hamzat can't get past round 2, then Dricus will take decision. Well, Kamzat's cardio was amazing in that fight. But going back to Bivol and Crawford, though, I don't think it'll be too brutal of a weight cut for Bivol, because he walks around at like 190 pounds, so we'd have to cut 22, which is about 10 kilos.
That's bloody loads, isn't it? That's quite a bit, like.
It's a decent weight cut.
Yeah.
I mean, There's some guys, especially in the UFC, weight cutting has become such a popular thing now. Guys are cutting like 30, 40 pounds, and
yeah, but like
it's just not good for them.
no, but the level they're going to cut the weight
Yeah.
is insane. Like the things they're willing to put themselves through is terrible. Like that clip of Eubank, what was he in? A sweatsuit or something?
Yeah,
or,
a big orange.
or a big bag or something
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. He did that just to lose weight. That was right before the weigh-in, I believe, as well.
Yeah, it was.
Or right before the fight, even, because there was a rehydration clause, wasn't there?
Yeah, only £10.
Yeah,
which is about 4.5 kilos.
Yeah, I don't know. Are they? Speaking of Eubank and Ben, the rematch is happening.
Yep.
When is it happening?
November 15th.
November 15th. Is there going to be a rehydration clause in this one?
Yeah,
There's
they
another
go in the
rehydration.
same rules.
Oh, okay.
However, Eubank has got a different coach this time round. Brian McIntyre, Crawford's coach. He's going to take a different approach.
I don't. Will it be the same fight? Like, will it be the big, massive scrap that happened in the first fight, or will it be more boxing?
I think it'll be more technical.
Be more
Because
technical.
Conor said that in the first fight he fought too, quote unquote, recklessly,
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
and that he should try and box with Eubank now.
Yeah, but he can't. Like, Ben is a reckless fighter. Like, in all of his fights. If you watch all of his fights, he's a reckless fighter.
And it's
He's
worked for him.
aggressive. Yeah,
But
aggressive.
Eubank's just more experienced.
Yeah, but Eubank actually did some great boxing in that fight as well. Yeah, but he proved not only can he box, but he can also scrap like hell.
Yeah.
And he can take a punch as well. But Ben also showed he can take a punch. My God.
Mhm.
He took some big shots. And yeah, like afterwards on the punch stats, I think Eubank
Outlanded him every single round. Yep.
but he outlanded him by like he had
150 punches.
150 punches.
150 punches.
Fucking hell. Sweet.
It's
Yeah.
like, at the end of the fight, after the 12 rounds, they gave a scorecard for what the average was for everyone, and everyone had it a draw, and I was surprised.
I had it very close at the time.
Watching it live, I think I had it 7-5 to Eubank, but keep in mind, I watched this with my family, and all of them were rooting for Conor Ben.
Oh, really?
So even if he landed a jab, they were like, oh! So that kind of swayed it a bit for me, but then I watched it on my own.
Yeah.
And I think the judges got it right. 8-4, I think, is realistic.
I think they got it right as well. At the time, I was going nuts. I was like, that's ridiculous. How can they have it that far apart? But no, like now, I watch it and I'm like, yeah, they got it bang on, I reckon. But yeah, Eubank did very well in that fight. And this rematch is going to be a flipping piece of cinema. Really, isn't it? I really don't know how it's going to go. I really don't. But if Conor Ben somehow wins, it sets up a trilogy, which their fathers didn't have. Their fathers didn't have the trilogy because Eubank won both of them.
No, second fight was a draw.
The second fight was a draw. Yeah, the second fight was a draw.
Yeah, Eubank stopped him in the first one.
Yeah, the second fight. Didn't people believe Nigel Benn won the second one?
Yeah, people thought he did enough.
Yeah. I swear he won both of them. Eubank.
No, he won the first one.
He won the first
second fight was a split draw.
And it was a draw. All right. Oh, okay.
And one judge had Nigel winning by 1 round. Another judge had Senior winning by 2. Then one judge had it even.
Conor Ben will have to do something different because what he did worked at first, but then as the fight went on, it stopped working.
Eubank's experience just outweighed him, kind of.
Yeah, but it was the boxing.
He just kept busier.
but
Kept the
also
jab in his face.
he had way better cardio as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had way better cardio, hence why he landed 150.
And he was dehydrated as hell, which makes it even more impressive.
Well, he had to go to the hospital afterwards.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Speaking of which, in the press conference recently, he called out Matchroom Boxing.
For stopping him leaving the stadium.
Stopping him leaving the stadium, yeah. For
20 minutes, wasn't it? Yeah.
Very precise number, Eubank. I thought he was hysterical in that press conference, to be honest. I don't know if the claims he was making were true or whether he was just over-exaggerating. But I found it, I couldn't help but find it really funny. I don't know why.
It's just how easily he gets into Eddie Hearn's head. It's just super funny.
Yeah, when he was about to talk about Ricky Hatton, which, Ricky Hatton dying. Wow, I couldn't believe it. But we'll get onto that in a bit. But he's about to talk about Ricky Hatton dying, and then all you hear is Eddie on the microphone. I was like, oh man, he didn't even let him do a statement about Ricky Hatton, which I thought was cruel but hilarious at the same time.
He did it in their first fight in the press conferences. Eubank was just bullying Eddie Hearn in the press conference, like, Eddie.
Yeah, but this was funny. But we got to talk about Ricky Hatton, man, because
we've lost a legend.
Yeah. Really shows, doesn't it, that, you know, it doesn't, like, not everyone's the same, and some people hide it very well.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on, because he looked all right, like, days before the fight. There's videos of him on bags, you know, training, doing really well, because he always said his training put him off what was going on inside his head. I
think that was it, to be honest. Because before he came back to training, wasn't he, like, really obese? Like, morbidly?
I don't think he was morbidly obese, but he was.
Yeah, morbidly bigger. Is a bit trans, but I think considering his age, yeah. I think making that drastic change from like sedentary lifestyle to getting back into high intensity training, I didn't think it did him good on his heart.
And yeah, he was just one of the best British boxers of all time, and I'm not just saying that just because he died, but he was generally one of the best British boxers of all time, I reckon. Classic fights. He was a beast in his prime, mind, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It's kind of sad when we lost to Mayweather. He got stopped in round 2.
Yeah. It was a shame because the referee kind of did him in that fight, really, didn't he?
And it was stopped a bit early.
No, I don't think it was stopped early because he got caught really badly as he did, and as the referee waved his hand, he fell to the floor. So I don't reckon that fight was stopped early, but that referee was stopping him from doing all the inside work that he's good at.
Why? Oh yeah, he was like breaking them up, like
yeah,
so
like literally as soon as they got together, like held each other or even got close to each other, the referee was going nope. And at one point, what was it? Hatton, like Mayweather turned his back. Hatton like went to hit him in the back of the head, didn't hit him in the back of the head, missed, and the referee took a point off Hatton. So, yeah, if you ask me, I reckon he had some money.
Yeah.
Put down. I mean, obviously I can't confirm that, but it was just very fishy how he kept separating them because Hatton's known for his inside work. You know, that's where he's at his best, and the referee wasn't letting him have any inside work in that fight. But I'm not taking any credit away from Mayweather. He was brilliant in that fight, and the knockout was just. And then Pacquiao, obviously.
More impressive for Mayweather, considering he's not like a knockout artist. He's more of a point fighter. Yeah,
that shot he caught him with was beautiful. Came in, bam, left hook. He was just bang. And Pacquiao made him look like a piece of piss. Which shows you got Ricky Hatton, one of the best British boxers of all time, and then you got Pacquiao was just up here, like. And Hatton was supposed to be having a fight in December. I don't know if you knew that.
Exhibition,
against some, I don't know, Dubai fighter. He's supposed to be having a little exhibition as well, which I find even more sad. So he was probably in training now, if not, for this fight. And yeah, now he's died, which is just tragic. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that they do some sort of honor towards him somehow, in some way.
Absolutely, they'll definitely do that.
And yeah, R.I.P. Ricky Hatton.
Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley.
That's
going to be really interesting.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know why they've made this fight, because Usyk, I think he said right after his fight that he needed a break, like a long break,
which is understandable.
Yeah, otherwise
I think he's done some amazing things.
Otherwise I think they would have just had Parker v Usyk.
Yeah.
So they've given him a fight while he's weighing. I fear though, I don't think he's going to lose this fight, Joseph Parker. I don't see Fabio Wardley being Parker. I don't know about you. What do you think?
Well, after Wardley's last fight, it just proved to me even more that one punch can change anything at heavyweight, because he was supposed to fight Jarrell Miller in Ipswich. Yeah. He pulled out, and he got a replacement on 4 weeks' notice. I think, how do you pronounce his name? It's like Justice Huni?
I don't know.
He's an Australian boxer. Yeah. Fight starts, for 9 rounds, Huni's outboxing him. Yeah. And Wardley's getting no significant shots off. You could probably give him a round or two max. Like, he's getting exposed either way.
Yeah.
Round 10 comes, still getting outboxed, and all of a sudden, he lands a massive right hand, which drops Uni. Then it's kind of funny. The way the highlights showed it, the camera went off the ring.
Yeah.
And as soon as it came back on, the ref waved it off. So some people argued it was a bit of a dodgy stoppage.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually didn't see that fight. I didn't even know it happened. But from what I have seen of Fabio Wardley, good fighter. But we're talking about Parker's world class. And he's only got better. I actually think he's got better since, years ago when he fought Joshua and Dillian White and all them lot. I think he's only got better since then. You've got people who get worse as they get older, but
he seems
Parker,
to be like in his prime.
He's in his prime right now, easily in his prime, and I think he deserves that title shot. That's why people keep talking about it.
Yeah, some of the wins he's come off. Wilder, Zhang.
He fought amazing
Bakole.
against Wilder. I thought he fought fucking brilliant against Zhang.
Yeah.
I thought he fought
he
really
stuck to his
good.
game plan well, and he ended up winning on points.
Yeah, but I thought he fought the right game against Zhang, perfectly. And then Martin Bakole, he just made... I mean, he was getting caught by Martin Bakole a few times.
But he took it.
But then, overhand right, bam, and then Bacole's down.
I was going to say, Bakole had barely been dropped before. I mean, he got stopped against Michael Hunter, but that was kind of a stand-in stoppage. Or did he get dropped? I don't remember.
Yeah, but also, Bakole wasn't at his prime weight in that fight. If you watch him in that fight, he looks so much lighter than he is now, than he was when he went against...
Parker.
Yeah, but like, what was the fight that got everybody talking about him? Anderson?
Jared Anderson,
yeah, he wasn't at that weight.
No.
Which is what... That's the fight that got people talking about him, wasn't it?
He fought again recently. He fought in May and he fought Ife Ajagba.
Yeah,
and he was at the same weight he was against Parker.
Yeah, no,
Even he'd had a full-on training camp.
Yeah, but he didn't look good in that fight, I don't think. I
thought Ajagba beat him, to be honest.
Yeah, you reckon? I thought it was. It was
close,
even.
but I thought Ajagba just nicked him.
Yeah, but he looked out of weight out of shape in that fight. He looked in shape against Anderson. He didn't look in shape against Parker. To be fair, he came in on replacement, didn't he, for Dubois. But I think that's the difference, isn't it? When you train and when you don't train. Because against Anderson, he looked like a beast. He just looked unreal. He was absorbing all the shots, bam, 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 bam. And then when you saw him against Ajagba, he looked a lot slower.
But he had a full-on camp as well, and he was still the same weight he fought against Parker, which I think is quite strange.
Again, that's what they say in it, that he had a full camp, but I mean, I hope this isn't just another Andy Ruiz situation where...
Oh, he's like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, but the thing about Andy Ruiz is he doesn't train. He doesn't have that discipline, yeah?
No.
So the thing about Andy Ruiz, he comes in these fights massively overweight, and then when he does train, he looks like a beast, but then when he doesn't, you get performances like in the rematch against Joshua.
Yeah.
And Jarrell Miller, he didn't look that great against Jarrell Miller. And I thought he lost that fight.
What was that? That was a draw, wasn't it?
That was a draw, but he lost it. I thought. I watched that fight. I thought he lost it. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't see Fabio Wardley winning that fight.
Yeah, plus Parker's fought some big punches lately. Obviously, Bakole and Zhang, they're two of the hardest hitters at featherweight. Wilder, before he, if you want to call it, fell off a bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, he fell off. Yeah, he did. Let's be honest. And he was terrible in that fight. But the thing about Wilder is the one shot there.
Yeah, but Parker somehow managed to avoid that right hand all night. One judge gave him all 12 rounds.
I don't blame him. I found it hard to give Wilder a round in that fight as well, because he did fuck all the whole fight. Barely threw. When he did, it was just all right. And Parker was just controlling most of the fight. Yeah. He fought a very smart game.
Yeah, and I reckon he'll do the same against Wardley as well.
Yeah. Look,
I think Parker will win the round, so I think Wardley could potentially drop him at the very minimum.
We'll see. I mean, Parker doesn't have the best chin in the world. He's been dropped several times before. Obviously he got dropped against Zhang, but Zhang, to be fair, has a hell of a punch on him, but got dropped against Zhang. He got dropped against Dillian White, Joe Joyce. So he's been dropped a few times, but
he gets back up.
Yeah, and he gets hurt a lot, but he's got heart of a fucking king. He has. So
has anyone knocked him out besides Joe Joyce?
No, Joe Joyce is the only person.
Oh.
But but Joe Joyce, he's only gotten worse, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Joe Joyce.
That was his last good win, wasn't it?
That was his last. Yeah, that was his last good win. I mean, the problem with Joe Joyce is though he went up when he fought Zhang, he went up in weight.
Yeah, and he's stopped twice.
Yeah, but he's been that weight ever since. He didn't go back down. I think he was about 17, 16 stone when he fought Parker.
Yeah.
And then when he went against Zhang, for some reason he went up to like 18, 19 stone. And ever since he's been 18, 19, 20 stone.
And he lost to Chisora, then he lost against Herkovic recently.
Yeah, and he didn't look. It's not that he didn't look good, but he didn't look nearly as good as he did against Parker. You know?
I remember one comment on his fight with Chisora. Someone commented, "Joe Joyce sends his punches in monthly installments." I thought, oh my gosh,
I love it.
That's bad.
That's a top comment. That is, isn't it?
Like, I feel sorry for them. Like, boxers, they get so much slander from these keyboard warriors, and they're doing their best. They're fighting their hearts out.
Yeah, have you got
getting a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah, the thing about Joe Joyce is I think people are more worried for him.
Yeah, I'm worried for him
because he's quite old as well for a boxer. He's nearly 40.
39?
Yeah, he's nearly 40. Like, he started very late. He did, so that's why. But
how old was he when he started?
Professionally, I think he was in his 30s, like early
really?
30s. Yeah, I think so. And he was an amateur for a bit as well. Like, he fought Usyk in the amateurs, Joe Joyce.
Oh wait, I think I remember something.
Yeah, he fought.
About that.
Yeah, he fought Usyk in the amateurs and did all right against him. I watched that fight. I mean, Usyk outdid him, like, but
that's crazy.
He did all right.
How
against him,
both
like.
Joe Joyce and Better Biev fought Usyk in the amateurs, and they're completely different weight classes.
Yeah, Andy Ruiz fought Usyk in the amateurs.
Did he?
Yeah, he got battered. I've seen it, but.
Damn, I had no idea, because they're in completely different regions, Andy Ruiz and Usyk.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be a matchup.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. We've spoke for nearly half hour now.
23 minutes, that's crazy. It's something I've noticed in the past few years that has gotten, like, increasingly popular is people taking roids, juicing up.
Right.
And as beneficial as it is for recovery, I've never been fond of it.
I mean,
but I'm noticing it in loads of things, like bodybuilders especially. Like, there are many people who claim that they're natural when they're clearly not.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, people do it all the time, don't they? They claim they're natural. I mean, I don't think anybody's a fan of it because it is cheating. In the end of the day, isn't it? It's cheating to get yourself to where you want to be instead of just naturally doing it. You see people naturally getting big, and
you commend them for their hard work.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like copying the smart kid back in school. Like, even if you don't do much yourself, you're still going to get good results.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, one bloke I seen on YouTube recently, his name's Hussein Farhat. I actually have a picture.
He has a picture, okay. Hussein Farhat.
Farhat. He claimed he got like this in 2 years.
Oh, fuck off. There we go, there.
He claimed he got like that in 2 years.
Yeah, no.
It's a bit blurry, but...
Yeah, no, I know. Some people you could just look at and think, yeah. You know?
He's not natural.
Is he not natural? He's not natural. No, of course he ain't.
Well, he claims he's natural.
Has it come out that he's not natural?
Well, someone exposed him.
Yeah. Who was the other one? There was a man online. He said he was natural.
Liver King?
Was it the Liver King?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was a natural, and everybody was like, yeah, bullshit. And then it came out that he wasn't, and then he made a video saying, oh, well, turns out I'm not actually natural. Yeah, we know! Dickheads! You don't have to tell us.
People are getting shocked when they're getting exposed. My question is, who actually thought these people were natural?
Yeah, of course. Hulk Hogan did the same thing back in the day. This was when professional wrestling, it was like coming out obviously now people take steroids in wrestling and people know about it. But back then it wasn't known, and it was coming out that they did. And Hulk Hogan, when in an interview, said, I have never, ever taken steroids, ever. He did.
Going back to that Hussein kid, he posted blood work and showed that he was natural. But this natural bodybuilding shows he went to, they didn't drug test. So it was very easy to fake your status going in.
Do you reckon is that why he's not natural, or has it been exposed that he's not natural?
Well, it hasn't been quite exposed because that video he made of the person who said, turns out this guy was on a 16-month cycle.
Right.
He made that. He's like, okay, by the way, guys, this was a prank. I'm actually really natural. But he keeps dragging it on. He makes videos about him being natural. He's like, mate, you're dragging it now. Come on.
Yeah, so it looks a bit guilty. Like,
yeah,
it looks a bit guilty of. I don't get why people do it though, because in the long run, like in the
You're
years
not
that
gonna
go
live.
by,
You're not
it
gonna
don't
live to
go
your
well.
40s.
No, it don't go well for people ever.
Like, do you know who the Trend Twins are?
The trend, no.
They're a group of lads, bodybuilders,
Yeah.
who are on trend. Spoiler alert.
Roger. Oh.
They're in their 20s. They're like 24, 25, I believe.
Yeah.
And you looked at them at the start of their fitness journey. They look like good lads, healthy, clean. But after 5 years of being on steroids, they look like they're in their 40s, even though they're in their mid-20s.
Yeah, no, that's the problem, man. That's the problem. They take too much and then they end up looking shit. That's the thing. But it's just, yeah, but it's not good for your health, even. That's the problem.
No, you might look good in the short term and be able to do all these impressive things at once.
I don't even think they look good. When they're too big, I don't think they look good.
Do you know what I think is the worst sport for it right now?
What?
Well, I call it a sport. Have you heard of CrossFit?
CrossFit?
You heard of CrossFit?
No.
The CrossFit Games?
No. What is it? Bodybuilding?
World's fittest sport, apparently. It blends, like, heavy explosive lifting and cardio movements. I'll pull up some examples for you now. When you take a look at some of these guys, like, even the women, they look like guys. Even in, have you heard of high rocks training?
High rocks? No, I'm not used to this type of training, man. No.
This is a new trend. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, I'm running one of these high rocks events in January 21st. I will leave the link for my fundraiser page below. Please go and donate. Any small donations I deeply appreciate. And thank you. But anyway, going into this woman, one of them, she's one of the best high rocks athletes out there now. She became champion recently. Her name's Lauren Weeks. Look at that. Not natural.
That's not natural.
No. Look, she... Hold on, let me get a more defined picture. Like, it's female biology. I mean, only testosterone can produce low body fat and abs like that.
Okay.
And females produce estrogen.
Yeah.
So unless you've been taking testosterone, you can't get like that. Did you see, like, the veins popping out?
I saw that. I saw the six pack and all, yeah.
Like, she has proper veins, it's just the size.
What? Is it come out that she takes steroids as well?
Well, no one's exposed it because high rocks is not obviously as popular as boxing and other sports.
Right. But
it's only recent. But you can take one good look at them and tell, okay, she's definitely not natural.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, like, here's a disclaimer, like, this is an excuse to not work hard, even if you don't take steroids. But you can just tell these people, they have enhancements.
I mean, I'd never take it because I'm proud of my knob, and I've heard, like, you know, it shrinkens your knot. It's like, you know,
Shrinking.
I mean? I'm proud of mine, you know what I mean? It makes many people happy.
No, keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
I'm joking. It makes one person in particular happy, and yeah.
What was that?
You turned around like you were going to say something. You were like this then. You were like... And I just said nothing.
The point is, I see all these hybrid athletes, and a lot of them haven't blended their training from day one.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them start with lifting for however long, like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 years. And then they start running like a year later. And they call themselves hybrid athletes just because they claim two separate things.
Yeah, well.
Like, I could call myself a hybrid athlete just because I lift weights and I do a bit of boxing here and then. But I don't put a label on myself for it.
No, well, you shouldn't really, should you? But
all the CrossFitters, going back to CrossFit, like, they manage to do all these things, like have so much muscle, look like a bodybuilder, then have insane cardio, and they claim they're natural.
I mean,
like, it's clear
some of them
enhancements.
could be, but you just never know.
I mean, you'll have the rare people who have just really good genetics and can somehow preserve all this muscle. Then most of them you see, like, I even see young people doing, like, 15, 16-year-olds, like, guys and girls too.
Dangerous.
Like, I seen one 15-year-old girl who's doing, like, snatches, so it's like you go into a deadlift and you explode up.
I mean,
but
it's never good.
She's built like a bodybuilder, and you're thinking, there's no way these people are natural.
No,
they're not natural.
I mean, if they're giving it to kids, that is so...
Yeah, like, I had one picture, actually.
One picture from who?
Just roided up CrossFitter. Tell me that's natural.
I mean, that's a problem. You never know, do you? You never know. I mean...
Okay, tell me this is natural. Look at the lats on that.
Yeah, that is
natural.
not, no, absolutely
Look at
not.
this.
Absolutely
The
not,
lats.
no. That don't even look right. But it's generally fucked if you use it in
Yeah.
sports. I think that's the main thing that we're getting at this, is that if you use steroids in sports, then that's fucking...
You even see it in MMA fighters now. Like even Nate Diaz is like, everyone's on steroids.
Yeah, I know, but if you use that just to get a win out of a fight, then you're a wrong one. I saw one man use it in influencer boxing. An influencer use it. His name was Virus. And he Virus.
Oh,
Yeah.
rings a bell actually.
Yeah, and he had a fight against this boxer. He got dropped in it, and then he ended up knocking the guy out. And then it came out, I think it was about 3 months after, that he was, I can't remember how much, he was very over the testosterone limit. So in other words, he was taking heavy steroids, like a ridiculous amount of steroids. And it was just like, what? Like, you could have killed the bloke in the ring. You know what I mean? Like, why are you willing to kill another bloke, potentially, just to get a win in boxing? It doesn't make any sense to me. But I actually, do you know Mams Taylor, the promoter, boxing promoter?
I think so.
Yeah, I commented on, because he suggested on Twitter bringing him back, Virus.
Yeah.
He like put Virus ? And I commented and I said, don't even bother. The guy's a cheer. Like, he wants a cheer, always a cheer. And then he responded to my tweet.
Oh really?
Yeah, he responded to my tweet saying that he's passed all the
allegations.
No, he's passed like all the tests and all needed, and everyone can change, move on, blah blah blah. And I just sort of think, yeah, but if you're willing to go to that length in order just to get just to cheat, just to get a win, I don't think you deserve a chance back, to be honest with you, because you've embarrassed another bloke on a massive, especially his boxing promotion, Misfits.
Yeah.
Massive boxing promotion. You're going to get hundreds of thousands of people watching that online. And if you search that fight online, I think it's got about 1 million views, 2 million views. So 2 million people watch that guy get knocked out. And that's going to be on the internet forever. And some people aren't going to know the context that Virus was cheating in that fight. So he embarrassed another bloke, and turns out he cheated. And you're willing to give him another shot on your massive platform. I don't think it's right, man.
Well, there's been bigger examples and bigger fights, like a Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Garcia dropped him 3 times en route to a majority decision, and it came out that he was using Ostarine, which enhances your muscle mass and your strength.
How did people? Why were people defending him? That's what really annoyed me. I saw more people defending Garcia than having a go at him.
I think they were saying like, "Oh, steroids or not, he still dropped him, bro."
Yeah, I was like, he still battered him. Yeah, cheered. It don't matter. It don't matter. People saying, "Oh, I think Devin Haney made it worse for himself when he tried to get the fight removed off YouTube, because that's what he tried to do."
Did he?
And yeah, he tried to get.
I know he tried to sue Ryan, but
yeah, he tried suing him, which I don't think helped him really.
No.
I think if he had just let it go, unfold, then Ryan Garcia would have come out terribly and he would have come out great. But the fact he tried to
ruin his own
him,
reputation a bit off that.
Yeah, he tried to sue him and then tried to get the fight removed off YouTube, which was never going to happen. I don't know why he tried to do that, but it was never going to happen. But yeah, I think he made himself look worse, and I think more people agree with Ryan now. And I'm like, why? The guy cheated. Like, the guy took drugs in order to.
Then he went off him when he fought Rolly Romero recently.
Yeah, and he looked shit. He looked shit in that fight, didn't he? Do you agree? I thought he looked terrible.
Yeah.
Barely threw a punch.
And plus, Rolly dropped him.
Yeah, and Rolly dropped him. But I'm not taking anything away from Rolly Romero. He beat him fair and square. But,
quite convincingly too.
Yeah, but trying to compare how Ryan fought in that fight compared to how he fought when he was on Ostarine is two different fighters, you know? Like, that was the worst I've ever seen Ryan Garcia fight against Rolly Romero. Usually he's way more aggressive, but in that fight, he barely threw a punch. It was embarrassing.
Because they were both, Ryan and Devin were both getting rinsed in the recent fights for just not throwing anything.
Oh, yeah, well, Devin, hey.
And Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, no, I saw one making fun of Devin, like, the commentary were making fun of Devin Haney for not throwing.
Yeah.
And, like, throughout the entire fight. And I saw it on Twitter, and I commented, well, the question is, were they doing this to Ryan Garcia? Because Devin actually threw more and landed more than Ryan Garcia in his fight compared to Ryan's. So I said, the question is, were they doing this with Ryan Garcia? I can answer it for you. No. Of course they weren't. Of course they weren't, because they're doing that because Devin Haney is known for that, isn't he? He's done that on a few occasions, haven't he?
Yeah.
He's like sort of moved around the
Gun
ring.
shy.
Yeah. Where Ryan Garcia is not really known for that.
No, he's generally more aggressive.
Like way more aggressive, yeah. So, yeah, I commented, were they doing this with Ryan Garcia? And I know already, I haven't even seen if they've done it with Ryan Garcia or not, but I just know they didn't.
No.
Of course they didn't, because he's not typically known for that. But he did worse than Devin Haney did, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Haney.
Steroid usage is bad. Let's move on.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Alright, we're back with Kobe's big question.
In your eyes, Charlie,
Mine.
Maximus Sadler. Okay, that's probably not your middle name. Yeah, that's probably not your middle name, but anyway. What do you think is a massive relationship deal breaker for you? It doesn't have to be one thing.
Okay.
I think I'd have a hard time picking one thing, to be honest.
Yeah, there's plenty of deal breakers in there, but if I had to pick...
But we can compare and contrast them.
Yeah, okay. Deal breaker. If they've ever cheated before, in the context of, I just wanted another bloke, then, yeah.
Can I have another Pill Davis?
Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, gone. Absolutely gone. If anyone's ever cheated before, then no. Like if I hear reasons behind it, then I sort of understand it a little bit. Then maybe, but that is very rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can depend on like external factors. For instance,
yeah, exactly.
They might have been under bad influences like excessive alcohol.
Maybe, but yeah, I don't think that's an excuse ever. But I'm talking about if like they treated them badly or in that context. But yeah, so cheating is a no for me. The obvious one is if they do any sort of sexual stuff online, like OnlyFans. Yeah, that's an absolute no. Another one.
A random fact the other day. Sorry to cut you off, by the way.
Go on.
I actually found out 1 in 10 young girls between 18 and 24 have an OnlyFans.
Is that a fact?
Like, how messed up is that?
I mean, that's insane.
1 in 10 girls.
1 in 10. That's not even that big, 10 girls. 1 in 10 have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's insane.
There are probably people we know that do it, but
yeah, I know. Not the girl. It was the girl's OnlyFans page, but I knew the bloke in it. It was her boyfriend. Like I knew the bloke. I knew him from school. Yeah.
No way.
I knew him from school. I didn't even know he did it, and I got told. It was on Twitter. Porn was a thing at the time, and I searched up Twitter, and I was looking through. And next thing you know, I'm watching this lad who I've been with school with just shagging the fuck out of this girl. And I'm like, what am I? Okay. Like, and I'm just like, bloody hell, man. One thing I saw recently, foot fetish, like feet pics and all that.
Yeah, I don't know why that's an addiction.
Apparently that's a thing where they just say, oh, it's easy money. And I'm like, you post pics of your feet to people, then you can bugger off. You know what I mean? So that's another one. I can't really think of any other. Do you have any?
Do I have any?
Yeah, do you have any that's like a deal breaker for you?
Oh, like instant red flags? Huge red flags?
Yeah, just anything. Yeah, go on.
I think a big one is if they're rude to their parents.
Oh, yeah.
I remember back in high school when I was about 12 to 13. Like, this wasn't a girl, but I went over to my mate's house.
Okay.
And he was just talking to his mum like crap, and I just felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't talk to my mum like that.
Oh, no, I could never.
Like, I'd feel so guilty.
Yeah, I love your mum as well. Oh.
Okay, cut that bit.
That was unnecessary. Nah, I'm joking. But I'm not joking. But
okay.
We'll move on. I forgot what I was saying now. All I can think about is your mum.
Okay, you're pushing now, bud.
Get me off your mum. What?
Bro, she's like 10 miles down the road, bro.
Is she? Let's go.
Let's go. If we're going off more of a sexual perspective, I think high body counts are a big red flag.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I think if they're double digits, I think it's a bit of a. You got to look at. I mean, I don't know. It depends on age. I think. Like if they have like double digits, like let's say Like, how old are you now?
19.
You're 19 now, yeah. So, say, like, I don't know, 18 years old, and they got a body count of fucking, I don't know, like 20 or something. I think you sort of got to
You're averaging 10 blokes a year.
Yeah.
Which is nearly a bloke a month, by the way.
Yeah.
We're going off statistics.
I mean, yeah, you never know, do you? But, yeah, you look at that and think, oh, you know, you got to rethink your thing there, you know?
Yeah. I knew a girl in college who had a body count of 14 by the time she was 17.
That's insane. To me, that's just mental. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'd respect a girl more if she was a virgin than if she'd gone and slept with like 10 to 15 people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, like, I wouldn't hate it, but at the same time, I'd sort of think, oh, I'd have to be careful. Like, if they're a virgin, this is, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, like I just know, like, they wouldn't like certain things, maybe. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but whenever someone at me talking about sex and asks me, like, people get pretty shocked when I tell them I'm a virgin.
Yeah. Mate.
I remember chatting to a few people.
I was shocked. When you told me, I was shocked. I was like, yeah, I was like...
I remember someone asked me, I don't remember who it was, it was a good while back, like, what's your body count? I'm like, I haven't slept with anyone. He's like, shut up!
Yeah.
I was like, I'm deadly serious, bro.
Mate, if any... I mean, I love how you're so open about it, because people get embarrassed about that sort of thing, but you don't seem to give a fuck. So,
no,
I kind of like that.
At the end of the day, like, are you going to look at the end of your life and think, damn, I wish I'd slept with a few more women? You're not, are you?
I don't know. I mean, some people do, you know, wish they went out a bit more freely. Some people, I don't know. All right, we want to continue talking about the red pill masculinity thing, because I feel like in the last episode we really covered a lot, but I haven't covered nearly enough to really sink the message in how bad this is for our society, especially for young people. And I don't know, we've seen more and more videos of these people giving this sort of advice out, and it's just like, this is the worst type of... It annoys me that it gets so much popularity. Say it out loud. Let's talk about Myron Gaines, for example. I think I said this in the last episode that we spoke about red pill masculinity.
Fit.
Yeah, let's take Myron Gaines, for example. Only recently got in a proper relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not, you know, calling it a relationship is embarrassing because it's open-ended, so he's fucking anybody he wants, and she's not. So that's not even a relationship, really, is it?
No.
Yeah, so before that, barely ever dated. He's in his mid-30s as well. And most of the clips I've seen him in, he just talks about women as if they're objects. You say it out loud, these things.
Yeah.
Never dated before. Now he is dating. He's still fucking people, other people. Mm-hmm. What is it? Fucking, yeah, talks about women as if they're like objects and like things, you know? Mm-hmm. And he's trying to give relationship advice to people.
Yeah. It don't
even sound right, you know what I mean? That the same guy who does the Whatever podcast, the one with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
That
Andrew
Brian
Wilson?
No, not Andrew Wilson. He's another one though. He's an idiot. He's in his 40s and I don't think he's in a relationship. Like, and we just saw a video right before this started. He's having a debate with this young bloke about like people his age. He's like in his early 40s, and whether it's okay for them to date like pre-teens, 18-year-olds. And he's going, there's nothing wrong with it. And the guy's like, well, surely you'd want to date someone your own age. And he's going, well, everyone's intellectual in some way. And that's the thing. In that clip, he literally contradicts himself in that clip, doesn't he?
Are you going to put this clip on the...
Yeah, I'll play the clip now so you know it. Bam.
Date an 18-year-old, what's the problem?
Date an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
At a different stage of life.
So?
What do you mean?
Why do you have to be at the same stage of life to date someone? That's stupid.
Because I think you should want to date someone who's on your level.
Yeah, but people fall in love, have massively dissimilar interests, different IQs, different everything, and absolutely love each other. Mm-hmm. What's the fucking problem with that?
I don't think there's a problem with it when you get a lot older, but I do think like men of your age dating women who are like in their late teens, even if it's legal, is weird.
Why is it weird? That's quite the argument. It's weird.
Hold on.
Weird.
Are you arguing that there is nothing problematic whatsoever at all with, how old are you, like 50?
Well, no, I'm younger than you, probably. How old are you?
I'm 21. 2022. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That accounts for the stupidity.
He goes from saying, anyone can be intellectuals, but they're different people. And then as soon as the guy mentions that he's like 21, he goes, oh, well, that accounts for the stupidity. What? Fucking... honestly, some of them are genuinely thick. It does matter. But that Brian bloke, also in his 30s, I don't think he's in a relationship. Has openly said he never wants to get married as well.
Mm-hmm.
Openly said he never wants to get married, and he's giving people relationship advice.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even sound right, does it?
No,
it don't even sound right. So why have they got so much popularity? I don't get it.
No, going back to the Fresh Fit podcast owners, Myron, he claims to have his body count in the triple digits, but Walter, I think, is worse. He claims to have his in the quadruple digits, and he got a random chick pregnant, which is not only bad for his brand, but that's terrible for his soul as well. Like, imagine having to live with that the rest of your life, knowing that you got some random girl pregnant that you don't know properly, and you're never going to see her again. Like, I don't know about him, but personally, I'd live with a lot of guilt if that happened to me.
That Walter lad, he's a mong. He's not. No, he's not. He's not. He made that video bullshitting about getting 3 people in one night. And the amount of lies told in that video, literally just from his words, you can just tell they're lies because he contradicts himself. Oh, I met this NBA player. He didn't know where any of the parties were. Oh, next thing he knows, the NBA player was inviting me to a party. I thought he didn't know where the parties were. You've literally just exposed the fact that you're lying there. I saw a clip of him recently where some bloke, because on their podcast they get people calling them up and asking them questions, and this one bloke called out how contradictory it is that it's called Fresh and Fit and he's not fit.
No, I think Walter's fresh and Myron's fit. I think that's how.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's Fresh and Fit, and now you've got to be good for women and all that. And he's not fit at all. Fresh. We're talking about Walter now.
Yeah, he does look a little bit chubby.
Yeah, he is chubby. It's just a fact. He is chubby. So the guy calls him out, and then he starts acting childish, calling him gay and all. And I saw another clip as well. The guy mentions how like scammy it is that they charge like $30 and all to have these calls and all. And for their content, and how scammy it is. And Myron, again, starts losing his shit. And it's like, well, the guy's making a good point. You know what I mean? The guys are making good points, and you're just getting emotional over them.
Yeah, it's almost as if the moment someone exposes their morals, they just snap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Same with the Tate brothers. In one video, Tate says, it's a waste of time to go around sleeping with multiple women. And in another video, someone asked him, what's your body count? He goes, I think around 600, 700. It's like, why be a hypocrite about it?
Oh, I don't... Yeah, but Myron Gaines does the exact same thing. He says, don't go around getting... you shouldn't sleep with these women, blah, 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 blah. And then in the next one, he's going, to be a man, you've got to have at least 50 plus bodies. Oh, stupid.
Hypocrite.
Stupid. Hypocrite, man. Hypocrite. And also, he says that he's in an open relationship, meaning he can fuck anybody he wants. So where's the logic there?
There is none.
So be in a stable relationship, but he's not in a stable relationship. He's in an open, like even if you want to call it a relationship, I don't think that's a relationship. Blokes getting with women and then going fucking more women. That's not a relationship at all. I'm not sure what you call that.
No, that's pure toxic.
That's toxic. Well, toxic masculinity.
Yep.
Like we're talking about. And that whatever podcast is a load of shite as well.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one clip of a bloke trying to justify abuse on there, like domestic abuse. That was one of the most painful clips I think I've ever watched, because the guy's sitting there going, they just have to endure it. I'm like do you know what you just said? You know what I mean? I'm just like, do you hear yourself saying what you just said?
The one we posted on our last video, the one of Justin Waller and the woman Lila Rose, I think as soon as they get a smart woman on there, they get busted. Like, I thought that was quite arrogant what Justin said when the woman asked him, why do you sleep with so many women and you don't settle down? He said, I'm not wired that way. Like, in what context is that?
Well, she made a good point of how
It might be a limited mindset.
It might be a limited mindset, and you can just tell that that got him.
Yeah.
That got him. Like that hit him.
Yeah, Lila
under the
Rose, her
skin.
name was, I believe.
I saw a clip of him saying like some bloke was talking to him about a female MMA fighter and how good she is, and then he just had to bring up how he was 260 and how he could easily batter him, and I was like,
no, I remember that one.
No shit, yeah, no shit, you could beat up a woman.
I seen a 5'2" female Muay Thai fighter in the car park. She's about 125 pounds. My friend was like, who'd win? He goes, I put my money on me. You know, I'm 6'3", I'm 225. I'm trained.
What I find funny is in that clip when he says that, there's a clip of him in the pads.
Yeah.
And he can't punch for shit. He throws a shot like this. It shows a clip of him hitting a pad like that, and I'm like, oh mate, you couldn't box if you were doing Happy Meals. You know what I mean? Like,
his martial arts experience, he claims to have 6 years in karate, in traditional karate, 3 years in boxing or Muay Thai. Was it boxing?
Was this Justin Waller?
Yeah, and he claims to have 1.5 years in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Was that what he claims?
Yeah.
Well, if he's hitting pads the way he was in that video, then that's
probably
money wasted. You know what I mean?
I mean, size does matter in a fight. I mean,
of course it does. Yeah.
You don't see flyweights beating heavyweights.
Of course, yeah. Hence why, what was it? Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis is going to be absolutely stupid.
Why that fight was made in the first place, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Same with Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. They were having an exhibition.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. I think it's all stupid. They're making Gervonta Davis come up to 195.
He's going to bulk up 60 pounds.
Yeah, 60 pounds. I'm just like, he's not even going to be good He's not even going to be good anymore. Like, what's the point?
5'5" at 109.
Like, Jake Paul's going to beat him, I reckon.
He's built like a fire hydrant.
If Jake Paul's going to beat him, I reckon. Because he's making him come up 60 pounds.
That's a big bulk.
He's not going to be good anymore. It's like saying to Tyson Fury, the 300-pound Tyson Fury, yeah, come down and fight in Norway, but you'll have to lose 103 pounds. He just won't be good anymore. He's not a very good heavyweight, to be honest with you. Since he's been a heavyweight, he hasn't put in some very good performances. He's just been beating people that are not good anymore.
Well, you fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah, and he's terrible. He's terrible.
200 at cruiser.
Yeah, no, but Chavez Jr. is not good. Did you see that fight?
Yeah.
You watched it? He was a punching bag for 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm. DFA, he did decent in 9 and 10, that was it.
Yeah, that was 9 and 10, bro. Right, 8 rounds of crap and 2 rounds of decent boxing.
Yeah.
That's not going to win you a fight. No. You know what I mean? 8 rounds of absolute crap. Just standing there like this, letting Jake Paul unload on you, which I thought he was going to do, by the way, because that's what he did against Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
When he fought Anderson Silva, he stood there not really throwing. There's I showed a clip in my on Outspoken of him having Anderson Silva in the corner, getting cornered, and he's just there like this, not throwing. And I'm like, you have him cornered, go. Or Mike Tyson, you know, he made
57.
He promoted it like Mike Tyson was as good as he was 20 years ago, even though that's just not true. Julio, I saw one tweet, right, when the fight was happening, Kavos, you know Kavos?
Kavos.
Just Kavos. He's a YouTube news guy.
What was that? K-A-V-O-S?
K-A-V-O-S, yeah.
I think I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, he tweeted right before Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight that, Mike Tyson v. Jake, you can say what you want about this fight, but I bet you it'll be entertaining. Right? And I went, it won't be entertaining. It'll be a 58-year-old man getting beat up for 8 rounds. I guarantee it. That's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. Minutes later, after the fight, Kavos posts, well, that was the most boring fight I've ever watched in my life. And I went, well, there you go then. And he deleted the tweet beforehand.
Do you reckon it was staged?
That fight?
Yeah.
No. I just think people are stupid. I think that's just... Well, I think... I don't think it was staged. I just think people fall for the promotion. The non-boxing... Because... The fact is, non-boxing fans watch boxing more than boxing fans do.
Yeah.
I think. And it's the stupid fights that get the most views.
I know. It's like look at KSI and Tommy Fury.
Yeah. That got a shit ton.
Very overhyped in comparison to the actual fight.
Yeah, like Jake Paul v. Mike
It was,
Tyson.
like, hugging for 6 rounds.
Yeah, Jake Paul v. Mike Tyson got one of the largest opening gates of all time.
Yeah, that's even bigger than Canelo and Crawford.
Yeah, the highest pay-per-view of all time is Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Or it's either that or Floyd v. Pacquiao, which Floyd v. Pacquiao is understandable, but Floyd v. Conor, come on. It's the stupid fights that get the most views, and I don't get why. Like that fight, I didn't even watch that fight. I can happily say I didn't watch that fight. I didn't stay up to watch that fight.
What, Floyd and Conor?
No.
Jake and Mike.
Jake and Mike. Yeah, I didn't watch that. I watched it the next day, the
Yeah,
highlight.
same.
I still haven't watched the full fight to this day.
I watched the full fight the next day.
I didn't watch it.
But like, he was throwing jabs, and he could have easily gone after Tyson, but he didn't. There were just so many occasions.
Held back, which I thought he would do. I thought he would hold back. I literally said in the prediction, he's going to realise during the fight that Mike isn't as good as he was, and he's going to have to hold back. And he did. And he admitted to holding back afterwards in the post-fight press conference. And I was like, if you're going to hold back, what's the point in making the fight? You know what I mean? What's the point in making the fight if you're just going to hold back? There's no point. It takes for them to fight for people to realise it's stupid. You know what I mean? Because there were people beforehand going, oh, this could be entertaining. I'm like, it's not going to be entertaining though, is it? And now we got Floyd v. Mike Tyson, which is just going to be... I know what it's going to be. It's just
they're both older guys. It's not a young buck versus an old guy.
Yeah, but
old blokes.
Mike Tyson's nearly 60. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson's nearly 60, and Floyd's
nearly 50, to be fair.
Yeah, but Floyd still has it a little bit. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Floyd running rings around him. I know what it's going to be. I just know.
Floyd will...
It's going to be Floyd hitting him and running away. That's what it's going to be. And Mike Tyson...
away? You think it's running away?
No, not running away, but it's going to be hitting and moving, moving. It's just going to be that. And Mike Tyson ain't going to be able to touch him. I guarantee you.
No, he might do well in the first round or two, but then that'll probably be it.
No, he won't be able to touch him. Guarantee you. All right, well, I think we'll wrap it up there, bro.
I think we covered
good episode. Yeah, we covered most things. This is going to come out a little after October the 5th, which is when the 20th episode will be. And yeah, I can't wait to do more. Hopefully you'll come on more in the next year. And yeah, this has been me and Kobe. Nice one.
Peace.
See you soon.